We have a customer with Kenmore dishwasher. This unit is made by Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Amana, Geneer, IKEA. Also makes something similar, but not these units anymore. They do not make them anymore like this. So the customer's complaint is that they were getting water leakage down from the bottom here on the left corner. And when you get water leakage only in one corner, very common problems are the soap dispenser or this air vent area. Sometimes if the gasket is broken from the bottom of the door, it will also cause issues, but very common problems are this. In order to find the problem, the first thing you want to do is you remove this panel. It's held by 6 screws on each side, and here too. They're all Turks number 15. And then remove 2 from here, 2 from the door lock area, 2 here. Make sure the power is off, the water is off. This front panel also drops down. And then there's a plastic cover. It's like a box that holds this in place. You have to kind of wiggle it back and forth from the back and from the front. You have to turn this. You can even use a plier. See, the moment you turn it fully, this will come off. And then at the back of this, there's a rubber piece. You need to remove that and clean all the calcium buildup, because over time you get calcium and corrosion buildup at the back of this. There's a rubber piece, and because of the calcium buildup, you get water leakage coming all the way here. Even when you remove just this panel alone, you will see a lot of calcium and corrosion in the water drip area coming here, and that's how you know that that's your problem. You clean it really good, reinstall it back in, run your dishwasher without putting the kick plate back in. Keep eye on it for 1 or 2 cycles, and if you don't get any more water leakage, the unit is fixed. And the model and serial number is right here. This is one of my favorite Kenmore dishwasher. They don't have a lot of problems. And I'm also going to show you how to reset this dishwasher in case if you have any problem with these buttons. You're going to press these 2 buttons, this one and this one, like that, and let it sit for 3 minutes. It's going to reset itself. It's going to do its own diagnostic and testing. It's going to test each of the components one by one. Close the door, press it, and let it sit like that. It's going to fix itself. Thank you.